we're learning new details about a proposal to overhaul Detroit's rental ordinance. Right now, city officials estimate that about 10% of rental homes and apartments are in compliance.
The proposed new ordinance includes multiple policy changes that would alter property inspections and fees that those landlords are expected to pay. Joining us now is Detroit Deputy Mayor Todd Bettison. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me here.
So this is a pretty big change, a significant change that we will see that will have a lot of benefit to it. Can you tell us about the process of getting to this point?
Yeah, so these are changes that we're proposing, and Councilmember Waters is actually going to sponsor it. But the biggest change is as far as expense for our landlords. Right now, we've heard from them, and they said that the current process is very cumbersome and burdensome, and it currently costs them about $1,000 per inspection, and so it can be very, very expensive. So in order to get individuals into compliance, we wanted to make that process easier, and it's going to benefit our tenants as well, because at a 10% compliance rate, we have a lot of houses in the city that doesn't have the current inspections, that doesn't have the COC, which is compliance of occupancy. And so that's not good for anyone. So how do we make it better? And so we're going to take it from $1,000 down to $125. And it's going to be a one-stop, one inspection. It's going to be a lot more easier. And then as far as the escrow account, that's going to really benefit our tenants, because if they don't have the proper registration and landlords are not in compliance, then the tenants won't have to pay rent, and they'll pay into an escrow account. But currently, that escrow account is very cumbersome as well. And so over the past 5 years, we've only had maybe 124 tenants take advantage of that. So we're going to revamp that and make it a lot easier for more people to qualify.
So this is the city doing these inspections, which is going to be $125 down from $1,000.
Yes.
Okay, that's a big difference for landlords, and it's really to protect both, right? It's to protect both the tenants and the landlords in this case.
Yes. We've had landlord listening sessions. We've had tenants, coming to us complaining as well. And so when you have a process that you put in place, we want to make sure that we remove bureaucracy and that government is really working for the people.
Now, just in terms of what the people were wanting to see in those listening sessions, were you hearing a lot of people saying that this is something that is needed for the city?
Absolutely. Our landlords, most of them are mom and pop. And so, they're 70% of all the landlords in the city, they own 1 or 2 houses. And so they're struggling as well. And so in order for them to be the good landlords, we want to help good landlords, make it easier for them. But also the policy ordinances changes, it's going to give us more of a stick to hold bad landlords accountable too. So we're addressing and really fixing the ordinance where it's going to benefit and create a safer environment for everyone.
With such a low compliance rate at the moment, I mean, looking ahead to what is found in these inspections, will there be help given to landlords to make repairs, to make properties safer?
I feel that by really reducing and making it a lot easier, that's going to help them tremendously. And we do believe that'll help them. Yep. And then with the property values increasing in the city of Detroit, they have more equity, so they have more leverage to be able to fix their properties up as well.
What's the overall benefit just for the city as a whole in having this change moving forward?
The benefit for the city is really having our residents in the city of Detroit living in our housing stock better, to ensure that, that with the houses, we have many of them in life, health, and safety, that they're safe. And so this is going to improve the housing stock in the city of Detroit. Yeah.
And now, assuming that more people are going to take advantage of these inspections at this lower rate, are you going to be bringing in more staff now to do these inspections?
So we also have, when it comes to lead inspections, et cetera, we do outsource that piece of it as well. And so, but it'll be, we're going to make sure that we hire and have enough people to be able to do all these inspections. So as they gear up, we'll be prepared for that.
And what are the next immediate steps?
The next step is on Monday, Councilmember Waters will introduce that at City Council, and she's going to champion that. And then ultimately the full body of the council will have to vote on it. But this is something that council is really being asking for. Many of the residents have been down to council, voices their concern, whether it's tenants who are saying that we want better, we want to hold landlords accountable. And then the landlords are saying, this process is so cumbersome, how can we come into compliance? And so we believe that by making these amendments, it's going to really address the total situation. And it's just, as our population is increasing in the city of Detroit as well, we want to make sure that whether you're in the city or whether you're thinking about moving to the city, you have a safe place to move to.
Well, Deputy Mayor of the City of Detroit, Todd Bettison, thank you so much for joining us and telling us all about this new initiative. Hopefully it will bring about good change for everybody.
Oh, I know it will. Thank you so much, Meredith.
Thank you.